This time of year is peak hiring season for OFWs bound for Taiwan, with 300 Filipinos flying to Taipei daily for work. But manpower agencies fear that is about to change should the government not lift its travel ban on Taiwan. Marian Enriquez explains.
Overseas Filipino worker Twinkle was supposed to leave for Taiwan last Tuesday to work in a factory. But while at the airport, authorities told her and other passengers they won't be able to fly to Taipei as the travel ban to the COVID-19 outbreak was expanded to include Taiwan.
Asang-asa na po kami na babalik na kami para makapag-work ulit, tas biglang ban na pala.
Like Twinkle, Melody from Isabela is just as frustrated. She borrowed a huge sum of money to process her documents.
Parang na-depress po kasi ang laki po ng nagastos namin, pamasahe, ganyan, pagod, puyat. Ang dami po namin pinasis tapos ganun lang po.
Twinkle and Melody are among the almost 300 OFWs affected by the travel restriction. They sought assistance from the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, which is doling out 10,000 pesos as financial assistance for affected OFWs. According to the Filipino manpower agencies accredited to Taiwan, it's hiring season among factories in Taipei, with around 300 Filipinos normally deployed daily during this time of the year. But if the ban stretches, they fear that factories will look elsewhere for laborers.
Pag walang tao, mapipilitan sila mag-decide to get another nationality. Pag pinalitan na yung nationality ng Pilipino, mahirap na ibalik. Because the contract is 3 years.
This might be one of the possible scenarios should Taiwan retaliate due to the ban. The Taiwanese government threatens to scrap the 14-day visa-free entry for Filipinos, as well as halt the acceptance of Filipino workers in their country. They believe the restriction is political in nature instead of a health concern. On the other hand, Palace spokesman Salvador Panelo denied this and clarified it has nothing to do with politics. He said the Philippine government is only concerned with the health and safety of Filipinos. The group of recruitment agencies will be meeting with Labor Secretary Silvestre Bello to appeal the lifting of the travel ban. For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.
Let's have a close look at the latest number of COVID-19 cases on home soil. As of Thursday, the Department of Health reports a total of 441 patients under investigation, 252 of whom have already tested negative. 186 cases are still pending test results. On Wednesday evening, President Rodrigo Duterte assured Filipinos that the government is on top of everything. He said the COVID-19 is a very grave threat and he asked for the public's cooperation.
Maging maingat at yung mga impormasyon na importante na manggaling sa WHO ay ating pakinggan at huwag makinig dyan sa mga haka-haka.
Meanwhile, members of the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, offered another solution to prevent the spread of disease: stop eating meat.
Slaughterhouse o katayan at mga market ay naglalagay ng pangamba sa kalusugan ng lahat ng tao sa buong mundo. Sila ay nagiging breeding ground ng mga nakakamatay na sakit.
Local government units have also begun suspending tourism activities over growing concerns over COVID-19. Ecotourism activities in Sagada, Mountain Province have been suspended indefinitely, as well as in Camiguin in the Visayas.